So it's 2026. AI is getting pretty scary, and we can see that with clawbot and so many other tools getting popular. But I wanted to show you AO Animus, um, formerly known as AO, that we're releasing open source, and it's available here on GitHub. AO CLI. Get link below in the description of the video. AO is a pretty cool tool, y'all. So let's really get started. It's pretty easy to install it. All you have to do is just run this bash script, available on GitHub as well. You can view it. We're not installing malicious software. You can choose a version, which, for y'all, this is pretty early, so just use the latest. And it might still break, but this is very early, and we're gonna build something pretty powerful. And I've actually been using this lately, and it's built pretty cool stuff, including this doc site. But yeah, here's a quick way to get started. Create your first task. We come out of the box with a simple task system. How it works, it's pretty simple. We have 2 AO surfaces for you, or 3: CLI, web, MCP. So there's a web server in there, MCP server, or a CLI. You emit a subject dispatch. What a subject dispatch is just an envelope for a work stream, a task, something that you want the AI to do. Goes into the daemon. The daemon is a running service that runs 24 hours on your system. I built it in Rust, very lightweight, very smooth on your system, but it runs 24 hours on increments of, by default, I believe 10-second ticks. So every 10 seconds, just sees what it needs to do. It has a queue and it has a capacity. So, for example, it has five parallel streams. You can spin up to 5 agents at a time. You can also dispatch. So it goes into this workflow runner, right? So Damien interacts with something called the workflow runner. Workflow runner just takes a subject dispatch and passes it through a workflow. Then that workflow gets completed. We get execution facts, and we have different owners: subject adapters, execution projectors, and then pack owned or plugins, basically MCP servers, etc., that we want to work to. We want everything to run the same. We have requirements, we want workflows, and this is kind of where AO kind of shines, is workflows. Workflows allow you to do really powerful architectural diagrams. So like, imagine a system where, I guess let me show you how this works in practice. So here's one of my new projects. This is a Next.js website. You can see it right here, next.launchapp.dev. It's available in Spanish or English. I need to see what's happening here. All right. You need to log a bug ticket there. But this is a fully autonomous system that was completely developed from the ground up with zero interaction from myself. It comes in, it creates pull requests, tests things out, sees what's happening, inspects Railway. We can actually go into this Railway server where I have this project deployed. Love Railway. There's also Fly.io. I'm using that for another project, all of which my system uses, and I'll show you another one very soon as well. So this is another template that we've set up. It's completely fully autonomous. We can go into the settings. We can see the URLs right here. Available. Here's nux.launchapp.dev. So this is a template as well, built in Nux.js, completely fully autonomous. And you can kind of see here, we have a few of these completely built autonomously. And here's CRM. It's a full CRM website. Close more deals without the CRM headache, supported with internationalization. Will be available as a template and for purchase, but definitely there's an issue there with, or maybe not all the translations are set up correctly. But yeah, available in light mode, dark mode, transparent pricing, cookie preferences. You click customize, analytics, marketing. And to clarify, this was entirely built through AI. You can get started for free. You can do Here's my name. We'll do this. We'll do sign up. Boom. Here you go. Welcome. So I have like 5 websites being built in parallel through my AI agents. I don't do nothing. They just deploy, test, build. Everything runs. We'll do technology. Let's go. Sales pipeline. Default stages. I have no idea, by the way, how any of this works. I've never seen this before. We're actually all seeing this together. Invite a team member. Let's not do that right now. We'll skip that for now. And boom, here's the CRM. And yeah, it was built entirely, all fully autonomously. Here's the contacts. Here's the companies, deals, pipelines, 3 stages. Pretty interesting. I don't know if everything is fully functional yet, as it is a self-improvement, self-iterating loop focused on production quality grade. But okay, so Gmail's not connected. All right, Google Auth is not configured, so at least we know that. Some things coming soon. Outlook, billing. Already set this up. API keys, set up API key management. Privacy, links to your privacy policy page. Team management, so you can create a team. Well, pretty cool actually. But yeah, so this thing just runs on its own, tests itself, and builds. Privacy, again, always linking to privacy. This is important. Contacts, let's see what contacts does. Okay, we can add a contact, myself included. I don't want to include my information on there though. Import CSV. Companies, add a company. Steak and Wine, Fierce Labs, that's my other company. Tech 50, great company. All right, where's the company? It's not there. Yeah, so definitely things that need improvement there, and I assume just maybe bug fixes or things that I'll get to eventually. But yeah, so sequences, we'll see how it progresses. But now going back to the actual CLI, this tool is open source. Please check it out. Definitely here to help you all, and there's a documentation website that kind of gives you everything you need to know, how everything works, and if you want to contribute. Not that I necessarily am expecting y'all to contribute anything, just want y'all to use it and kick some ass. There's this really helpful page for y'all called Workflow YAML Schema. Here you go. Shows you everything behind the scenes. Peace.